Hello everyone, Daryl the Northern Vinyl Guy back at you with another video, and in today's episode I just got some vinyl finds, recent vinyl finds that I got while I came back from Spain a few weeks back. So on my way back my flight got delayed and I ended up in Timmins, Ontario. And while I was there, I went to a couple thrift shops, and for $1 a piece, these are what I found. So just going to do a quick video here, go through, let you know my thoughts. Some of these are blind buys. Others I am familiar with just based on, when I was a child, I remember some of these records. So let's start off with some country music. Got some John Conley, and this album here is In My Eyes. Not too familiar with the songs on this particular one. My dad used to listen to John Conley when I was a kid. This is the album that I remember in particular. My brother purchased a copy of this about a year ago, and I just happened to find this at that thrift shop. And I remember Rose-Colored Glasses, Friday Night Blues, Lay Lady Down, and Baby You're Something. So these are all songs I'm familiar with from when I was a kid. If you like that 1970s, 1980s country music, then this one might be something you would enjoy. And speaking of 1970s, found a pretty decent copy of Nick Gilder, except for the sleeve is a little bit done. But Nick Gilder's, City Nights. This is the one with Hot Child in the City, I believe it is. Yes, Hot Child in the City. A little bit of ringwear on this, but the actual media is pretty good, so can't go wrong with a little Nick Gilder. I'm gonna have to get some double-sided tape and fix that so the record stop falling out of the sleeve. Then I got In Aid of the World's Refugees World Star Festival. I didn't really know much about this festival, but it does have quite a few of the greats from the 1960s for sure. A little bit of Frank Sinatra, Dionne Warwick, Ray Charles, Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass, Paul Moriarty, Shirley Bassey, Barbra Streisand, Sammy Davis Jr., Dusty Springfield, Simon Garfunkel, Bee Gees, Diana Ross Supreme, Sonny and Cher, and more. All for a benefit concert from the 1960s, I do believe this is. I'd have to do a little research. However, very cool. I'll have to check that one out. All right. First blind buy. David Edwards. I've heard of him, but I don't know anything from this album. Get the picture. 1983. So, 1980s. I'm assuming there's a little bit of soft rock or rock music. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. But Dave Edwards. All right, little Canadian content. Murray McLaughlin, folk country out of Canada. This one is 1981, Storm Warning. Glad that I picked this one up. I do like Murray McLaughlin. Do have some of him already on file, but do not have that one. And pristine condition. All right, one-hit wonder, Steve Forbert and his song Romeo's Tune. And this is the Jack Rabbit Slim album, so I was excited to get this. I do like me some one-hit wonders from the 1980s. Steve Forbert. All right, another blind buy, Black Light Orchestra. Not even sure what genre of music this is. 6 tracks, so side A and side B. 3 tracks apiece. So if you know anything about the Black Light Orchestra, once upon a time, please leave me some comments down below. But once again, for $1, can't go wrong. All right, here's a well-known singer, a little bit of George Benson and Breezin'. Breezin's one of his more popular songs, 1976. There he is with the guitar in hand. But, if we're looking for albums where somebody's wearing a bow tie, he's looking pretty dapper there. George Benson. More Canadian content. Found me some more Anne Murray, like Anne Murray. If you watch Our show, Northern Revolution's Wednesday night show, I featured Anne Murray last night, so March 26th, in our all ladies episode. And, one of Canada's first major female singers. I always do pride myself on the Canadian music. And I'm just going to flip down to the bottom here because guess what? I got 2 Anne Murray records for $2. This is a little good news. These are both 1980s. Her later stuff. So once again, like Anne Murray, glad to have that. All right, back to the 1960s. A little bit of Johnny Rivers. This is a greatest hits album, but has Secret Agent Man, Memphis, Mountain of Love, Midnight Special, Maybelline. Obviously, he did some covers, Rockin' Pneumonia, Boogie Woogie Flu. However, Johnny Rivers, you can't go wrong. Secret Agent Man, great song. Awesome music. All right, and we got 3 more to go here. This one's a complete blind buy. John Miles' album, Sympathy. Anytime I see 1980s music, I'm always for it, even if I don't know who it is. But I'm going to give this one a listen to based on the cover and whatnot. I'm going to think rock music, but maybe I'm wrong. And this is on the Arista label. All right. Trini Lopez of If I Had a Hammer fame. Lemon Tree is on here, If I Had a Hammer. This seems like a compilation album. Transformed by Time. Very cool cover though. Like that cover. And last but not least, I am still looking for the record that has his main hit, or at least the main hit that I remember from when I was a kid. I still can't find it. Anytime I'm in a shop though and I see some Eddie Rabbitt, I try to find it. But I love A Rainy Night. I still don't have that one. Don't have that song. But this one here is the Step by Step album, 1981. So I do like Eddie Rabbitt. Those of you that know me know that I'm not a huge country fan. However, some of these country musicians from the late 70s, 1980s, I'm starting to get it. I know that it's not for everyone's taste. However, they fit right in there with bands like Alabama, Poco, and so I'm always willing to take a chance on this. So this is my first installment. I've got a couple more recent pickups and finds that I'll be doing a couple videos on. I recently got to go back into that radio station that I went to about a month or 2 ago and found a few more albums from that particular radio station. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Let me know your thoughts on my recent blind buys and thrifting down in the comments below. As always, if you are new to my channel and you like my content, please leave me a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you are a returning viewer, once again, always appreciate your support. And glad to have you on board. Let me know what your thoughts are once again down below. And until next time, stay tuned for the next episode of Blind Buys and Recent Finds.